Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Chief, aka the Chef, aka the Common Cold, bringing you a brand new episode of Brawl Stars, where inside of today's video, I'm finally feeling better after what seems like a week of being completely sick. And just at the right timing of feeling better, Brawl Stars has officially launched their latest Brawl Talk, which covers the newest update coming out inside of the game. Now, make no mistake, they want to make it clear and keep all the hype away from this update. They are even labeling it as the smallest update in the history of Brawl Stars, and I would dare say even in the history of Supercell games. So let's dive into this update right now. There will be a bigger update coming out for Brawl Days, which is going to be in December, so I'm really excited about that. But basically for this coming update, there's only one really significant part with it. First and foremost, Supercell announced a partnership with Line, and if you guys didn't know, Line, specifically Line Friends, is an app that you can use to chat with other people. This is the first direct partnership like this to my knowledge, especially involving the new skins, which I'm going to get into now. So Line ended up partnering with them, and they're going to be releasing 3 new skins inside of the game. First and foremost, we have El Brown, which is a teddy bear skin that we have for Primo, where he has a super big head. Number 2, we've got Sally Leon, which is a duck, as you might be able to imagine right there. Chief Cat flying up on the screen, by the way. And finally, number 3, we've got Leonard Carl, where basically Carl's going to end up being a frog. These are basically friends that you can find inside of Line app and Line Friends, so it makes sense for them to add this to the game. But to my knowledge, this is sort of the first corporate partnership that Supercell has done to have skins inside of the game. I mean, imagine if we could have a McDonald's theme skin for someone, or a I don't know, something like that, like any of these, a Red Bull theme skin. I mean, anything could possibly happen. You know, Game Boy 8-bit, I mean, Nintendo Switch 8-bit. This sort of opens up a lot of possibilities for these corporate partnerships. So I'm really interested to see how that plays out going forward into the future. But that is literally the entire update. Just new skins and announcing this Line Friends partnership. They made very clear that they've been busy with the World Championship and everything else, and that there will be a bigger update coming on December, but that is literally it for this Brawl Talk. I wanted to hear what you guys have to say. Are you disappointed that the update is rather small? Are you happy that we're just sort of getting something in general? Let me know inside of the comments section below. But yeah, that's basically it. Because it's so short, I want to hop into today's power play and see if we can pick up some dubs. So hopping into today's power play, it will be on Flying Fantasies, which is one of my actual favorite showdowns maps. You can play so many different brawlers on this map, and for me, my favorite brawler would be Carl. He is a top 5 brawler, as I've been telling you guys, and he does have so much damage that he can end up putting in. This map specifically uses Carl's range really well. It's not necessarily a map where you need someone with the range of a Piper, but with Carl, you still have that medium to long distant range, and of course, everything else that makes Carl so good. So let's go and pick up some nice work right here. And 8-bit, of course, is still one of the best brawlers for solo showdown, period. So can't really debate too much about that. Let's avoid flying onto the launch pad right there, and mainly just focus on trying to attack this Brock right here. But so far, so good. I'm just going to try not to get flung. We're going to continue doing our thing. But Carl, definitely one of the best brawlers inside of Brawl Stars right now. And for me, just such a fun brawler to play on this map and mode. But yeah, we'll see. Guys, I think with this upcoming update, I'm glad we're at least getting something. And I think from Supercell, it's smart with the schedule they've laid out for Brawl Stars so far to be basically the most updated game in the history of Supercell games, with really consistent updates literally every month to every month and a half. I'm just sort of happy that they're continuing the cadence of consistent updates and consistent content in the game. I know it's only skins, and some of you guys might just say that Supercell, is just trying to make a quick buck off us or whatever else, but even just to have new fresh stuff coming inside of the game, new skin releases releasing every week, is for me much more preferred than going a few months without any sort of update, albeit whether it's small or not. By the way, this 8-bit is completely stacked right now. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm also sort of half focusing by just throwing my boomerang in every direction. All right, we're at 4 brawlers left already. I feel pretty good about where we stand, even with all the mindless blabbering. And with my super, not really the most effective against a Brock and a Carl. This Brock doesn't have the 4th rocket, so I might be able to just run into him and burst him down, but let's see if we can just catch someone else in a bit of a sandwich, and yeah, we'll at least get this Brock with a bit of damage. Ooh, we're actually going to get a nice kill right there. Still think that this 8-bit probably does have his 1-up, so I'm going to try not to anger him and just go for this Crow instead, and to see if we can work on taking him out. But this is looking pretty good. Crow's going to run forward. 8-bit should be able to seal the deal right here, and let's try to just run around like an idiot and hopefully distract him long enough to be able to get some damage done. But guys, this is brutal right here. This is so brutal. All right, we're at 1400 HP. Oh, I did actually end up baiting him into attacking, which is going to let me heal up some of my HP. Guys, are you serious? Woo! That's what I'm talking about. First place, getting the dub. No star power for 8-Bit to get that one up. That's a first place victory, and that's a big fat GG well played. Feels good to say that again. 38 trophies for that first place victory, guys. And you know what? Since 8-Bit is so honestly OP, let's play him inside of match number 2. Rather than spamming 3 matches with Carl, we'll at least try out 8-Bit, but that's pretty dreamy as far as what you would want from your very first match inside of Power Play. And I feel pretty good about where we stand. I mean, other brawlers you can play in this mode. Crow's okay. He can still get a little bit sketchy. I think Rosa actually isn't bad. If you can get into the bushes in the center, maybe get like 4 power cubes and try to bully some people out. You could be outranged in the end, and if you're playing against good players, you're always going to run into that struggle. But I don't know. I still feel like Rosa actually is low-key a really, really good brawler right now. Her range, like Rosa's range, honestly is just pretty absurd. But let's go and move into battle number 2 right now. Let's do this. So after a coughing attack, still trying to feel a little bit better, guys. Let's go ahead and keep making our way towards the center. We've got 2 easy cubes. Looks like a shotgun brawler in the center. Maybe I can end up trapping the Shelly alongside the Spike. Beautifully done. Spike's going to let me tag him up for a little bit more damage. Not terrible at all. 1000 HP on this box. Let's just run on in. Not really too terrified of the Spike. I even have my extra life to where I can just play like a complete bozo, and more likely than not, I'm going to be completely fine. Let's keep moving on forward here. Colt still not going to try to tag us up. Spike going to probably get a little bit bored with trying to do 500 damage to us at a time. So let's go ahead and just end his life and pretend like he never logged in. Beautiful. 5 brawlers. Let's chill, and let's make our way to the very center. Guys, this is a dream start. 6 cubes, not a whole lot of worries, just a little bit of Hakuna Matata chilling in the center, and just trying to snag an easy dub here. I mean, honestly, this season with Power Play, there's been a lot of Brawl Ball, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel like in Power Play, I never queue up with any of my friends, and I feel like I get stuck with useless Shelly inside of literally every single match. So now I feel like I start playing Shelly in the 3v3 Power Plays just so I don't get queued up with someone else who also is playing a Shelly. I don't know, it's turned into a mental battle for me against these nameless Shellys. But let me know in the comment section below, like, which brawler do you get teamed with that sort of instantly makes you cringe? All right, well, speaking of cringe, Leon's going to be cringing his way to 4th place. We've got some easy work to put in against Bull. I think there's another brawler that's going to show. Okay, it's Cold on the bottom. Okay, so currently we're in the sandwich right here, and we don't necessarily want that to be the case. So let's start focusing our attention on this Bull, and Colt's going to get the picture. He's going to focus on this easy kill with Bull. And rather than have us try to kill each other and have Bull like hop on top of us, we can sort of just work this Bull for some easy damage. 2 cubes. Colt's going to shoot his super early on your boy. Spraying and praying. Going to play that turret. Going to go for something maybe. Wow, maybe not. All right, well, let's just run around the corner. This Colt is actually insane right here. We're going to get him to 1900 HP. At this point, he is on or past the brink of death. And I think he is in a little bit of a tricky spot, guys. GG, well played. Don't even need that extra life. 38 easy trophies. Do I get bonus points for keeping both of my lives? I feel like that should be a thing. 38 trophies. Beautifully done. All right. I mean, I guess for one more, if we wanted to step up and go to a hard difficulty, who would we actually end up playing? I'm going to go with BB. BB's still a really fun brawler to play. I definitely don't mind her. This map, potentially not the best for her. She does have that rundown ability, especially with her star power, to catch up and try to take some people out, but not necessarily the brawler I would tie myself with if I really needed to get a win. Carl or 8-Bit, I feel like, are going to be the go-tos, but let's get into our final match right now using BB and see if we can do this. If we can at the very least get a couple of easy early power cubes and at least put us in a position to 3-shot most of the brawlers on the map, then maybe, just maybe, we can outplay enough people, including this Brock. Oh, no, I didn't play that right. I needed to try to hit him to the side instead of knocking him so far back right there. But moving on, 2 cubes already. Let's maybe wait this one out against a Bull, but instead, we've got an angry Brock now that we've stolen his power cube, and I don't think he's really going to leave us alone. All right, well, let's just run forward. Nothing. I guess he ended up leaving the bush when I was picking my ear. Let's move on. Gene. Ooh, is Gene going to let me try to get an... What? This Gene is savage. Just jumping into the center. I don't even know if he knew who was in there. Gene going to probably run left and actually end up snagging this crow, which is going to lead to a fiesta in the center. Let's knock this bull back, actually, and yeah, this bull not in for a very good time. This Brock is still upset about the power cube. We're going to end up running away and be fine, but man, this Brock is salty. You know that when you take someone's power cube early on, it can lead to them just being very miserable, and this Brock is no exception. Oh man, we're still in such a tough little spot right now. Yeah, let's make our way here. Ooh, this is tricky. I'm hoping that we don't get one of these crows to tag team us and we can just try to focus down this Brock, but this is the range disadvantage I was talking about. We have to just play this one really nicely and be able to outmaneuver and dodge most of his shots. Guys, this is rough. This is rough right now. This is rough. I thought maybe I could somehow spam a 2-hit, but that wasn't going to end up working. 5 brawlers. Let's chill. Cold over here, and honestly, yeah, just having a little bit of extra damage would go a long way for us right now. We're the only melee brawler right now. There's a reason that BB is probably not going to be the top choice. All right, well, we still already made top 5, which isn't terrible. This crow is going to continue to pester and to be annoying, but now we have to figure out where is the 4th brawler. Who is that brawler across the map right here? All right, this crow actually. Now we're dead. GG. Big rip. Big rip. Oh, maybe we got 3rd. Final total, 3rd place. Let's go. 30 trophies. Easy dub. Okay, first place, 3rd. Not too bad, especially using a melee brawler at the very end, guys. Carl and 8-Bit for those easy wins. Play some BB if you do want to end up spicing it up. But that's going to do it for me. I'm going to head to bed. Late night. Need to get a full night of sleep and hopefully feel better after all this madness. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the update. All of the new skins coming out inside of the game. And hopefully for you guys, you'll end up getting 1st place inside of some power play as well. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for the support. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Peace out.